What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with a video of my top 5 favorite Duel video intros. Now with the new Duel video series looming over us, coming up probably within the next week or so, I thought I'd take a quick look back and give you my thoughts on my 5 most favorite intros that we've created so far. And by we, I mean myself and Gimbledon. For those of you who don't know, Gimbledon is kind of my partner in crime, if you will. He's kind of taught me how to do all these crazy intros and effects and stuff and the programs that we use. And it's still from time to time, even to this day, he still does some of the more innovative intros for me personally. He kind of taught me everything I know and then, how to do the intros that I actually create. So these are going to be kind of like a mix of the intros that we both created, and I'm going to kind of go over each one of them as they happen. So without any further ado, here is my number 5 in the top 5. Now the Dark World vs. Agents intro was created by Gimbledon. I really love the way the camera kind of zooms around through the sky and stuff. It was one of our earlier ones, and I still think it's probably one of the more better ones out there. Doesn't really feature any of the characters per se from the decks in the video, but I just think it kind of captures a lot with the feeling of the decks, or the moods that they kind of create, or that you think of when you think of either Agent Fairies and of course Dark World. With that said, let's get to our number 4 video. Now the Harpy Lady versus Volcanic intro was probably one of the first ones that I created that I really personally liked. Usually up to that point, Gimbledon had done probably all the really good ones that that I personally cared for more. But this was one that I was really proud of, that especially at the time when I did it. I liked the fire effect that I was able to come up with for Volcanic, and the kind of panning that I did around the Cyber Harpy in her portion of the thing. I thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, let's get on to our number 3 intro. Now the GenX versus Nordic was probably the shortest intro you're going to see up here today, but it's still really cool. A lot of detail in there. Gimbledon came up with this one, and as you can tell with all the smoke and stuff that was in the decimated city and the GenX portion of it, especially with the Birdman flying around in the background and whatnot, he put a lot of work into such a short little intro. It took him an extremely long amount of time to kind of come up with all those different elements that were happening in it, and it really does show the amount of effort in that intro. With that kind of said, I'd like to get on to our number 2 intro. Now the Ice Barrier versus Archfiend intro was another one that I had come up with. Again, I really like the panning in both segments of this intro, as well as the snow effect and the music and all the elements. I think really kind of bring a lot to this intro that I really did enjoy. And without any further ado, let's get on to the number 1 intro. Alright, there you have it. That was the Evils versus Lightsworn intro that Gimbledon came up with. Definitely probably the best dual video intro that we've ever done. Gimbledon, you know, gets more impressive with the skills each day, week, month that goes by. I can only hope to one day maybe catch up to his level and understanding of the programs that we use. The reason why we kind of do these kind of look backs and top fives, if you will, is that you know, a lot of my newer subscribers might not know of all the effort and the work that we put into our dual videos, and everything from the intros to creating the little story lores to adding in all the effects and everything. So if you guys would like to, you can go back and look at some of these dual videos that I've mentioned in here. I'll have links to them down in the description bar below. But just keep in mind that a lot of these go off of different forbidden lists, not the current one, because we've created these over a long period of time. So if you see a card like Trishula or something pop up, it's not that we're playing necessarily with banned cards, it's just that Trishula was probably legal or something when we came up with this dual video. With that kind of said, in the comment section below, let me know what is your favorite dual video intro that we've come up with. Is it one of the ones that fit into my top 5, or is there another one that I did not mention? And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.